was that?
So all I do is haul wood.
It's like that's the sticker, that bumper sticker that Joey has on his car. Welcome to...
I thought it said I suck wood.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Welcome to the train wreck. What are we looking at? We're going to look at... Actually, I've had this a while. See the other one? We might want to review that. Sam broke into it.
Yeah.
I was like sitting outside, and Sam walks out back. Hey, I look, and she's got one of my beers in her hand. She goes, "Found this in the fridge." Yeah, okay, I'll get more when I go to review it. So this was the other one, 1985 IPA from New Belgium. This was one of the Voodoo series. Yeah.
I like the Voodoo Rangers so far. There's maybe one or two I could go without, but for the most part, I like them.
I mean, how in the hell many do they have in their series already?
I don't know, but remember that sample pack I picked up? The guy at the liquor store said that's his favorite sample pack, and that came with like 3 or 4 different kinds. You know, plain Voodoo Ranger, then they had the experimental or whatever it was.
I was going to say, the can really doesn't say shit on it, so...
It's mango.
Totally loaded with juicy mango flavor. 1985 takes you back to the future of hazy IPAs. Buckle up, 6.7%.
I like mango, but I don't know if I'm going to like it on my beer.
Somebody got a new toy today. So it's, again, it looks a lot like one of Joey's urine samples. Smells like mango. Cheers. Cheers.
Well, it's smooth. Not too mangoey either, you know. I mean, like I taste the fruitiness of it, but it's not something that puts me off.
I think I would tell you mango, even if I didn't just read the can, because it's leaving a decent mango flavor behind, but it's not real sweet. It's not real dry and bitter, but it's not real sweet. Put this video up today.
Was that the one you were just shining me with?
Yeah. 2,000 lumens.
Yeah, it's bright. I'm sitting outside and he starts flashing me. It's like, yeah, what do you want? I can see you.
It's better than getting the green laser on your chest, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel a little bit better.
I mean, of course I took it off the gun before I aimed it at him.
Which time?
None.
Oh, boy.
That's a nice banana. Okay, let's get to the kids.
You got a YMCA shirt on. Jesus Christ, you ready to go with fucking bike ride or what?
Yeah. YMCA. Missing out last time was Cobra saying, "Hey, Stalker Steve," whatever that was about. Ben N, you're correct. KBS is year-round.
Well, that was pretty recent, wasn't it? That's why we...
Yeah, that was the Mr. Hyde Ale. Now the Lena Caramel Pecan Coffee Beer, which could have used more of all of the above, but boy, I tell you, if they came out with an imperial version of that...
Well, I think I commented from the description, it sounded like it was pretty tasty.
Ben N was first. Cadillac V says present, being second. DFC stopped licking the podium and got on it, third. Fu Master Chew, Rich, you sure know how to get a party started. Cheers, brother. Rich, hope everything's going good with you. Poco Loco, in before Joey. There's mixed feelings about reading that comment like that. I don't want to be... Well, yeah, I guess if I'm going to be in, I'd rather be in before Joey, too, because otherwise that's just sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
Ish. Wheels and Levers, somewhere. Smile Money, top 10. EMT Rail Fan, taking a strong stance on 8th. Gunwild says 9th.
Bitches.
Oh, Gunwild. Gunwild, you have a package arriving on Saturday. There's no note in the box, and I'm sure you're going to be going, what the fuck? So let me give you just a quick hint. There's something in there from me. There's something in there from Ed. I know, he called down and said, hey, send this to Gunwild just for the fuck of it. So there's something in there from, there's something in there that, okay, I'll word it right. There's something in there that used to belong to Ed, and Ed did the same thing I did to you. I'm unpackaging some beer one time, and I was like, what the fuck? Why did he send me this? But I just wanted you to have something that was Ed's. And then there's two things that sort of go together. Saturday. Who else has a package on Saturday? Oh, Jay. Joey and Shane's package will be there on Saturday, and I threw in a flashlight, just a mag light, one of the mini mags, in case you wanted something for your glove compartment or whatever. And then there's another package in there from me for Dad. So there's 4 items in there. The knife that Joey picked, the knife that Shane picked, and then 2 things for you.
Which ones did they pick?
I unfortunately lost something that I threw in as a gamble, but
is that the hammer bottom one?
Both the fixed blades are gone.
Okay, I liked those.
The clever girl. Shane thought it looked badass. It is badass.
That's what I said.
I know.
And it felt good in your hand.
And then Joey, for a Boy Scout through and through, wanted the other one because of the fire starter and the. I tell you, now, I don't remember what I paid for that. I mean, it wasn't like super ass expensive, but I tell you, I got the nod from Wade and Sharky for the purchase of that knife, and now I'm gonna have to figure out where I got it because I think I want to get another one.
It was a nice knife. I kind of laughed.
I know.
That was the one you didn't want to lose.
There was kind of like 3 things that I just picked out randomly, thinking that
it'll give them something to decide from, but they won't go with this.
So I lost 2 of the 3. That's okay. They're going to a good home. I mean,
they'll get used more than they will here.
I didn't carry either one of them. I played around with the one. I think the only reason the ferrule rod is because I got it, and the very first time I ever did it, it looked like a fucking mercury explosion or what's that shit? That if you burn it,
phosphorus or
something like. It's just I mean I went like this and it was like holy shit. I was worried I was gonna because I think I did it towards the camera. There actually might be a burn in my little diffuser thing.
Well, you're telling me to light her up on the bench. It's like, whoa. Gonna leave some marks there in the table. Oh well.
Okay. It'd be all my fault for making this longer than planned, but for a moment I thought about opening up the brand new battle box.
I just saw that. I didn't know if that was new or not. Do you know what's in there?
Yeah.
No, then it's not as fun.
I hate this. I hate to say this out loud, but it's like battle box. The last few battle boxes, you're like
going downhill.
Well, the knife of the month last night was an axe.
Yeah.
And granted, if you know how to use an axe, Wade. But I'm just saying.
I know how to use an axe. If you don't use it.
I think like that axe should have been the Pro item, not the Pro Plus. I mean, okay, I'm just gonna.
Like fuck it, you gotta open it up and we'll talk about it. No, you're.
You want to know what the Pro Plus level is this month?
I don't know. A blow up bed.
No, it's always a cutty thingy.
Blow up doll. Call it your floating mattress.
Here's the Pro Plus this month.
And the box always looks nice.
Oh yeah, I mean maybe so, but it's the Skeletool.
You got
just like the one I just gave to the Boy Scouts.
I'm gonna say you got how many of these things now?
Except for the Skeletool that came in the Crate Club, it had the sheath with it.
Yeah.
they're a minimalist tool. There's nothing to. There's a knife.
It's heavy duty.
Oh, I mean,
that.
All that it consists of is a screwdriver, a knife, pliers, and a bottle opener.
Not a bad little blade.
I mean, trust me, Leatherman makes quality stuff. I'm just saying that if you went to go buy this, it's like a $50 item.
Yeah. Not with.
I just don't see it again as a Pro Plus level item. Here's the Cliff Note version. Cliff Note version, Christine goes, now this is something right up your alley. It's a spice wallet. It has 4 bottles in it. 4 spice bottles in it.
That's kind of cool. Right. I thought that was going to be like a leather flask there for you. Oh, that is cool though.
See now, Christine goes, I can see you using that. So we
You
get...
just strap this on every time you go to the grill?
Yeah. So you got the spice wallet, something called a Kobe valve, which is kind of like if you, in fear of, if you have a damaged tire stem, this replaces the tire stem on your vehicle. Like if you have a leaky, I don't know, you can punch out the one that's there and you put this thing in there. Simple strap. Can use this to, well, Poco Loco would use it to keep the hooker under his stairs. Southern Survival fire starter. Am I missing something?
Looks like it.
This incredible, small, and compact yet efficient EDC item is for prepared minds. It says that it's really, it says it's small but simple. Evidently, it's so small.
So small and so simple.
Oh, it's so small and simple that it got stuck in the strap. So it's a ferrule rod and a striking tool.
Oh, okay. And then you've got a solar panel.
A hex or a multi-tool, a bit driver, a solar panel, and then the Leatherman. It's almost looking like a tack pack.
I wasn't gonna go there.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you this fast question. Just keep this in mind.
Yeah.
You just noticed that your Visa card got billed for $150, and then you walk out to the mailbox and you just open that. How do you feel about your $150 purchase?
What the fuck just happened to me? I'm calling the bank right now. I was robbed.
Okay. Again.
Maybe they're running out of cool shit, you know?
They used the... Oh, I forgot to put the most expensive item back in the box. I personally think the one that I have on me right now is a lot better tool. This is the Rev, and at least you have you actually have shit.
Hold on. Do you really have... Well, I thought this was a spacer. Just a very little measuring stick. Screwdriver.
It's twice the length of Joey's dick.
Ooh.
No.
Well, fuck, he's got me beat. Oh, you mean 2 inches long?
Yeah, not wide.
Oh. Well, no, I was thinking mine was like maybe an inch from the ground.
And I use this quite a bit. I mean, this is my...
Well, you take it to work.
Well, not this one.
No.
The best thing for work is the Victorinox. I have yet to break. The only thing that ever gets broken on my damn Victorinox is someone goes, "Hey, can I borrow that?"
And you throw it.
And then they're using the screwdriver for the eyeglass screwdriver as a pry bar. And then they hand it back to me, and it's a little shorter than I remember it being.
Got to do another little grind,
and you got to start over. Yeah. To me, to this moment in time, I have. You know why I need a new Victorinox? Anytime that I need one is because I fucking lost. It's the only time I've ever. It's the most expensive multi-tool that I use, and yet that's the only one I lost. I think the last one actually, Tardisius, and I don't know quite how I feel about Tardisius. I sent him one a couple of years ago, and I made a comment in the brew review that I was upset and I was going to have to replace it because I think what happened is my seatbelt snagged it, and when I got it flipped it out when I was when I got out of my vehicle at the grocery store, and of course I wouldn't stand at the doorway going, "Hey, did you lose this? Did you lose that?" I'd be going, "Damn, this thing's fucking awesome." Pocket, and I made a comment, and Tardisius turned around and sent me back the one that I gave him.
Oh, he did. That was very swell guy, him.
Very, very kind of him, but I'm like, oh man, he's trying to. He does so many things for me, and either way, I really appreciate it because now my goal is to break it, not lose it.
I'm gonna break it.
I'd feel better about breaking it.
Well, it was used then, or used wrongly.
You know what would really surprise you if you found that today? The one that I lost, I think was 5 years old.
Still holding up pretty good.
Pliers are still tight. The bone saw, I use the bone saw for cutting drywall. When I have to open something up, I bet you could still...
Like an outlet box or something?
Yeah. You know, I bet you the thing would still cut bone with no problem. I don't even know how to even make dull that thing. With all the drywall that I have cut over the 5 or 6 years that I had that, it felt just as sharp as I remember it the day that I got it, or whoever has it now.
Yeah,
bastards.
Yeah, maybe it went to a really good home.
So a quick recap: Saturday is when both Gunwild and Jay, your packages are to arrive. John Solar, not first, deal with it. Oh, man. I'm not sure I can even go on now.
I just dealt with it.
I'm over it, too. Poco Loco, you don't have to be a low thinker to scream fix. When I won Crazy Scotsman's contest, I screamed fix. I'm not a low thinker. I just like to stir the conspiracy shit pot, laugh out loud. Oh, here's you. Who left a comment, and I think it was Harmarsh asked me if this was you, and I'm like, no, that's not him.
Who's me?
I can't remember. Some other person that comments every now and then, kind of like you.
Yeah, well, I usually don't comment because
Here's you, the real you, not the Man Cave Matt you. We haven't heard from Man Cave Matt lately.
Wink, wink. Who's that?
And you said that the beer actually sounds very tasty from the description. Intro lady is my future wife. Oh, see.
She was a looker.
Now, if you watched the video, you saw the picture that they pulled the thumbnail. Here's fine titty chick with her legs spread. They didn't pull that thumbnail, but they pulled a woman that looked like a mom, a very, very hot mom. Very young, hot mom.
A very hot mom, okay.
But she was wearing what I would say would be a classy, like if you were going to host a dinner party or whatever.
I watched.
I mean...
You're going to go to a dinner party like that? I can't wait to see you dressed like that for a dinner party.
Yeah, no, you should see it. It's pretty hot. You should get notified that I hearted you. Salty Shellback says... Naked. Starts out with a bunch of N's. I thought he was going to use the N-word.
No. Caddyshack. No. That's what that is.
DFC says, in before the thumbnail got sniped. Hey, the thumbnail's still there. Gillian, here, cheers. Island Girl. Jules. Island Girl 57. Hello, Eric. Cheers. And we can say to Jules, hello there. No, it'd be, hello there.
What the fuck?
Morning, what's up? I'm going with hello there.
Too bad you can't go hello there and what's up. Is that me? I usually am on mute all the time. That's you. All right.
Ah, that was really loud.
That's what I thought.
Oh, because it's not in my pocket.
Or maybe maybe it was me. I'm gonna turn mine on mute though, just in case.
No, I think that was a.
Well, I still have not a minute, so I don't get disturbed.
That was a messenger.
Yeah, it could have been me then.
Oh.
Or is that you?
Oh no, it's Pete. Sending this.
I'm just waiting for her to pull out a dick.
I know. That's. Ooh. Oh.
No, there's no dick on that one.
Oh. Might be a dick in there. She kind of looks like the girl in the swimsuit, except for she actually was naked.
Naked.
Yeah. Why, thanks, Pete. Always shuts good stuff from him. You know, Pete's wife, Jen, I love Jen. Me and Jen discuss craft beers. Pete sends me a fucking picture of his poured glass of Heineken with the caption, bad ass. I'm like, you fucking sad ass. Go talk to your wife. She just laughs. She goes, Pete has absolutely no taste in beer. No shit. Real Cobra Burnout. Heart tickler? Okay. Mike, I'll get Alone with Company, Chris's box of goodies out to him soon. Oh yeah.
Don't worry about him.
Yeah, fuck him. I'd just keep it if I was you. Smile Money, when a shot throws you into a seizure, it might be a good call not to do it again.
Yeah.
Poco says, nah, it means do 2 of them next time. No, that was not good at all. What? Didn't Scourge call it a bullpup because
it got a kick.
Did a shot of Japanese vodka and a shot of rum. Japanese vodka.
You know, I've been seeing some different Japanese stuff. I've been thinking about buying a bottle just to try it. Well, no, they have the vodka, they have sake, they have some whiskey.
See,
some of their whiskeys are actually pretty pricey.
Someone should steer me in the right direction on sake, because I've tried sake 3 times now, and not a single one had anything to do taste-wise with the other one. So evidently sake is a really... One of them actually tasted like soy sauce.
Are you drinking it warm? Actually, a lot of times they serve sake warm.
Yeah.
Not hot, but warm.
That's why we dropped the bomb on them. We were trying to teach them. That's kidding.
No, I'm just asking.
I know. They say
it's maybe meant to be that way.
Seriously though, one of them I thought maybe I accidentally bought soy sauce. I was like looking at it going, no, it says sake. And then another one reminded me more of a wine cooler. On second thought, I don't need any advice on sake. I'm just fine with scotch.
I'll get you some sake.
I mean, why not? I guess. I wouldn't even think about putting anything sitting on that shelf in the refrigerator, so I guess why would you drink sake cold?
Well, my experience is going to some restaurants, some nicer ones down in the cities. You get sake, and they usually serve it relatively warm. Not like hot, like tea is going to be steaming, but it's warm.
I know why the last one was cold, because I bought it at Super One Liquor in the fridge.
Yeah, some of them might be served cold. I don't know. I'm just saying my experiences.
That stuff was terrible. I think I have.
It's almost like it's like a white rice vodka, but without all the kick and very little flavor. It
was.
I'm not a huge fan, but I'll do it.
I don't know where you'd find it in the store now.
Oh,
but before they remodeled, you took an immediate right and you went down that bank.
If you go to Super One now, you go down to like the second to last row, and it'll be right on your right.
Fucking pro.
I do seem to know a lot of these stupid things, but...
Liquor store? Oh, the sake. Yeah. You should work there.
I don't pay enough.
I bet you if you asked 9 of their employees, they couldn't tell you where the fucking sake was. There's Matt. Oh, the sake? Yeah, you just go in, and it's like right down. See it? Right there. I can see it right now. Yeah, 75 feet over. Small little silver container next to the plum juice.
Get the fuck out of here.
Smile money. Matt's Cheese, Cigars, and Finer Things Review. Love spin-off shows.
No, that'd be the definition of a train wreck.
Smile money. Matt Pulls Tab Channel might be a better topic to launch his YouTube stardom. Stick to what you know.
Fuck, not lately. The pull tabs have been kicking my ass. I haven't been playing crazy, but fuck, there was a while, 2-3 months, I swear to God, I was winning a couple $100 every time I go down the street. At least.
Smile money. Watch the new video from Mr. Bullet Points. I know which one you're talking about. I haven't watched it yet. On ammo shortage. Nice to see him again. Yeah, he's got good mannerisms and good videos. I mean, I think his livelihood is in television production, so that helps. Rich Huff, cheers all. Cheers, Rich.
I can't cheers.
Yeah, you can.
Not until you move.
Do you want to put my meat in your mouth?
You know what? I will try some meat in your mouth today. Which stuff is this?
That is the Colorado jerky that I get from Super One,
you're talking,
or from
the one
Superior.
You talk it up all the time.
Yeah, this is the beef stick version of it. But I'm not going to join you because I'm being professional and I don't want to eat while I'm drinking my beer.
Okay.
I got to go up to Old World Meats and see if they have the Bloody Marys in this size.
The Bloody
Mary beef sticks, freaking awesome. David Brown gave me that box, and they're like the Slim Jim size ones.
Mm-hmm.
They used to, I don't know if they still do, but you used to be able to go up there, because if you went to like Blackwoods and ordered a Bloody Mary, you get this beef stick in your Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah, and then you get some big ass shrimp and all sorts of things. Yeah, they don't do bloodies around here like they used to.
Blackwoods used to have one of the best. I think each store made their own mix. Now they buy it.
I want to say Buffalo House still might do something good with that on Sundays.
I had a Bloody Mary out there last year when Johnny Concho and his better half were here.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't the best I've had, but it was better than almost... I think right now the one that I like the most is the Prairie Mary from Grandma's. As long as it doesn't come with that fucking chunk of herring. I make it very clear. If this thing shows up and he by accidentally put the herring on the skewer along with all of the rest of the shit, a piece of hot cheese, a hot pepper, a beef stick, if it smells like
Herring?
yeah, like, you're like some Limburger cheese.
Like your Limburger cheese, yeah.
I said I will not drink this.
Dude, I will never touch that fucking cheese again. I swear to God, because I used my left hand. I remember this, because I grabbed just a little piece of cheese, right? For like a fucking day and a half, 2 days, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it smells like I picked up the fucking world's worst hooker. What the fuck did I do that night? Oh yeah, it was Limburger cheese. Christ.
Trying to remember what you did last night.
Yeah, I woke up in my bed, so I mean...
Joey, damn man. What, were you bored today to get this up by 8 p.m.? Cobra, lunch beer. David Brown. Hello, all. We can say to David, hello there, what's up, good morning.
You know, he must have watched us in the morning. That's why it says good morning. Is that
a day ago?
Is that logic, though?
Probably. I know he says he very seldom even gets notified. Harmarsh. I'm here and present. There's nothing wrong with yesterday's thumbnail. I thought the Brew Babe looked familiar. My dad drank Lauder's scotch. Oh.
You thought the Brew Babe looked familiar. Fuck, well, Harmarsh, tell you what, you know where she's from, you just let me know. I will look into her.
David Brown. No one better to source and build our one-off super custom rifle. I will pay for excellence. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, David. Yeah, I tell you, I'm on a waiting list at 2 different companies right now. I'm just like, I gotta have these parts.
Are they gonna do the same color schemes? Are they gonna do maybe something blue, gold, something a little different, or?
Everything that's red on Alicia 1 is going to be red on Alicia 2, but Alicia 2 has a complete red kit from Odinworks, so that the 15-inch handguard is also going to be red. That's cool. Yeah, I probably would have done that for Alicia 1 I would have done that for Alicia 1 if it was available. This is all new, but it's the same stock. But yeah, I told Randy at White Label Armory, I told her, I said, I'm not messing around. I said, you need to tell them to build this shit. And she's like, Eric, I will try my best. If I see it's in production before emails start going out, she goes, but I recommend you just go over and you click on the tab to be notified as soon as it's available.
Yeah. They got the website I go to a lot, they got a Trump set. Now, it doesn't say Trump, but they call it the Trump set, and it's all gold. So, like, a lot of the stuff you have on Alicia that's red, it's like a gold. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, the only rifle I've ever built that was anything other than flat dark earth or black, and of course Christine falls in love with my mistress. So,
damn.
I thought it was pretty funny though. For Christmas that year, I just handed her an envelope.
Yep. No, I remember that was good.
You know, it's kind of funny because
here's the keys to my hooker's house.
Yeah. Sons of bitches. Harmarsh, the low information thinkers need to get a damn clue. You have tons of integrity. I try. J-Dog is here. Oh, speaking of that, I'm a sales representative for J-Dog. If anybody is interested in, I can't remember. Did he? Hang on. Press the right button. I gotta find him. In here. Oh, are you serious? What the fuck is the thing with Messenger lately? It only goes so far, and then we'll sit and. Tell you what. I'm just gonna look for.
J-Dog.
I'm just gonna look for him direct like. Here we go. Never mind. It had to have been a text message because he's not there. If anybody is interested in a Remington 770 chambered in 300 Win Mag with a scope, new in the box, J-Dog is got one. And,
Got a picture of that?
Yeah. It's just a sorry about the glare. 300 Win Mag.
I do have an old coworker that actually is specifically looking for a 300 Win Mag.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I told J-Dog, send me a picture and tell me how much he wanted for it. He sent me pictures. He didn't tell me how much he wants for it.
It's like whatever I can get.
It's Well, there you go. let me know or let J-Dog know in the comments if you know or if you know. I'm gonna have to find out how much he actually wants for the thing.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
It's my Mikey, my brother-in-law, has one, and that is a big cut of boom when that thing goes off. Jesus Christ! The last time he was shooting it, we were shooting it from inside the shack because it was raining.
Whoa, that's fucking.
Well, the barrel was still.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like,
I don't think that honestly matters much. Yeah, I mean, because the sound gets pushed out, but that's still so close, and you're indoors. Everything's gonna just make those walls shake and come right back.
Harmarsh.
Around.
Black Mexican recipe is a ½ ounce of tequila and ½ ounce of Kahlua in a highball glass.
I don't know if I've ever tried that. I don't know if it would be that good, but
Well, the one that I made sucked.
the one I made sucked. I like tequila. Kahlúa's not bad, but usually anytime I use Kahlúa, I put creamer in there.
Multi-gun man, not first and not carrying, and we can say to him, close second or yes you are.
Yes, you are. He's carrying.
Yeah, none of those actually work, but that's what you got, multi-gun man.
He cares. He cares.
Crazy Scotsman, ugh, what you gonna lock?
What we gonna lock?
What was I talking about?
I don't know.
J-Dog, my paintball gun is set to 10.5 balls per second and can go higher. Imagine lighting up someone's face.
Dude, those things hurt. I got shot with, well, I used to do some paintball, and I got shot without a chest protector. I had a third nipple for like 6 years. Honestly, I never thought this scar was going to go away. I ask my sister about it sometimes. She'll laugh because she knows. We never thought it was going to go away, and all of a sudden one day it was gone. But those things are wicked, man. They can spray.
And no G6R for.
No, this is J-Dog's?
Yeah.
We got a nice little setup actually for a paintball gun.
And no G6R for a little rip.
I don't know what that video is, and I'm never going to find out.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why that popped up, but hey.
Yeah, J-Dog's paintball gun, if memory serves, you could spend less money buying a brand new Glock.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of them, actually. Paintball guns, they're not cheap if you get a decent one. You want to get a nice one, custom work, yeah, you're looking at easily $1,000 or more.
3 minutes, 46 seconds equals $5.
Yeah, I remember what that was. You called your cell phone on that one.
Yeah, nothing.
You stop looking at the time. Yep.
Motherfucker. Steven Hobson Lead. My AliExpress Chinese knockoff handguard works. Laugh out loud. I was planning on Cerakoting it from the beginning once again. You have to know why it's cheaper. Laugh out loud. And I can say thanks for the info. Did it work? Good tip. See, none of these work. None of these work.
Well, he did say it worked. It was cheaper.
I'm just going to go with thanks for the info. Cobra. Robert Gitney had some good movies. Ginty. Good movies back in the 80s. One of our go-to blockbusters, VHS rentals. Yeah, I haven't paid the $3 to rent it yet, but I'm gonna have to rent it because I'm almost positive the scene where he drills out and makes hollow points, fills it with mercury, and then covers it in something is that movie.
What movie are you thinking of?
The Exterminator. It was 1980. and his weapon. Well, he's got several weapons in the movie, but his pistol of revolver of choice.
I remember we talked about that with the whole what he did with the bullets.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I've seen the movie.
He's got a 29 Classic. He basically has the Dirty Harry 44 Magnum. But I have to rent the movie and watch it. I can't find it anywhere for free. It's like $3. Are you serious? Now I sound like John Solar. Mr. 27, 40 or 34th. Damn. Stormy Coyote. Of course YouTube is targeting your channel. You're promoting not only the Second Amendment rights, but there's also other outdated things like logic, reason, accountability, and critical thinking. These things have no place in the 21st century corporate America, where your rights are as follows: work, be taxed, then die, the end.
You know, you get a thumbs up it, but it's almost like a thumbs down because that's just the fucking way it is. The truth hurts. Oh Christ!
Did they let anybody in here?
Looks like it.
Eric?
I don't know if I want to reach in your sack.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Let me back out of here. Go to the camera, boy.
Hey, I've got one for you too.
Oh
Is
yeah.
this one I'm thinking of?
Let's hope so. That's the one I'm thinking of.
I don't know who sent me this one.
I give that to my kid.
For fuck's sake. Which one's this now?
Imagine breaking into my house and hearing honk honk before you getting smoked.
Oh, I do kind of like that. Well, get out of here. That one's kind of fun.
I haven't seen that attachment.
Yeah, well,
I was thinking of getting a dovetail attachment and getting a little ring ring bell for you.
you could put this on. You can mount this on the side of one of yours.
Or what about
Coming down the stairs, doing a little. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah.
I mean, this is like barely touching this stupid thing.
Definitely gonna stop
Nice.
what they're doing.
Thanks, Miles.
I saw that and I thought of you and I'm like, Eric has to have that shit.
Did you want a review beer?
What's the review beer tonight?
1985 IPA.
I'm not an IPA guy.
Sad. It's,
Hey, you want something really nasty? How about a Pabst Blue Ribbon hard tea?
his eyes just light up like, yeah, that
Only
don't sound
100
too
calories, and it's peach flavored.
I'm constipated, so let's go.
bad. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on, get on camera.
Oh no,
You don't want to get on camera?
I'm not a
I'd love to
camera
see
person.
your-
I'm an off-camera person.
See your,
Would you like my meat in your mouth too?
Oh, absolutely. No,
These are the Colorado flavored beef sticks from Superior Meats. It's my favorite of their beef jerky, and it's also the one that goes. If they have 12 flavors in their display, the Colorado is always the one where it's like
there's nothing
9,
left.
10, 11. Where's the Colorado? Sold out.
was it made with pot?
Can be.
Is it made
Can
with-
add some gummies in it.
You know, honestly, have you tried this?
Yeah, we reviewed it.
I mean, it's not terrible.
It's not. I think that's the exact words that came out of my mouth. Oh, maybe it was. It's terrible. I don't remember.
I mean, I've tried the twisted teas.
I love the Twisted Teas. I like the Mike's Hard Lemonades.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Everything has its place though, and I haven't seemed to have found. Now the other day I got home from work, and I came down here because I got something in the mail, and I came down to set it down. And I'm like going, God, I'm thirsty, and I opened up the refrigerator, and the only thing in there that was drinkable, because everything else hasn't been reviewed yet, was that, and I slammed one, and I was like, this was better than water.
It's like if you mix beer and tea together. It's just
That's kind of what that is. Yeah, it's beer and tea. Kind of. That's the hard tea.
Here's another one of my favorite shirts, but I'm not quite sure how it would be received if I wore it in public.
That's. Well, I agree. I think it's hilarious, especially knowing that's you. But
My buddy Poco Local did a screenshot of me wearing the mask. And maybe I should start wearing that mask to Super One. You think they would let me in? And then, of course, there's advertising on back. BuyMyHookers.com. Okay.
is that Poco Loco's website?
Yeah. Oh, not an N95, a KN95.
Oh, that's got to be
That's a
fucking
Korean
real.
N95.
That's got to be the real deal there.
Yeah. You know, one of the ones where, oh, I was telling you, I thought I had more. Here's more. The ones that I gave you are better.
Well, no, I was gonna say I don't even know if I'd want to even try to change. Those look a little bigger. They don't look bad, but
It got worse as I drank more of it.
Oh, I like the fact they flip up like that. But you know what?
It's getting worse as I go.
Those other
Can't
ones
get
are
any worse
set.
because it's done.
Those other ones are set like perfect for my the height. You know, like it all.
Those would be too.
Pretty much co-witnesses.
I believe there's like a industry standard on
height
on
tuning?
rise.
Yeah.
On the height.
Well, that makes sense.
Too high and it looks really freaking stupid. Too low, and you're like, can't see them.
I'm trying to think of how many new toys I've gotten since the last time you were down here.
Every day you're getting a new toy.
Probably the semi-automatic shotgun is the one I'm most looking forward to trying.
You got a Saiga or a semi-automatic shotgun of another breed?
It's in that flavor.
Eric, you know, I was I chatted with you and I chatted with the lady, and I understand like whole ammo shortage, you know, in case of the shit, but
if I showed you what this looked like when I got it, an hour later, this is how it ended up looking.
too many of your guns are not sighted in, man. That's
You don't sight
awesome.
this thing in. You just.
I'm not talking about that one, you klutz. That's a fucking shotgun.
Well,
All you do is point that one and hope for the best. It's probably gonna hit shit. Yeah, I want. Yeah, you go ahead and shoot it like that. You're gonna.
I don't
fucking-
use it anyways.
now with this, because it's an adjustable gas block, I at least need to tailor it to what I'm gonna commonly use. And this is probably, if you come to my house late at night, this is probably the mag that will be in it. Even though this one offers a few more chances for you to get the fuck out. Maybe.
Oh no, it depends on the range. Like you'd have to be from the other side of the house for them to still have a chance. I don't care if those are BBs.
No, what you need to get is you need to take you need to put 5. You need to put, how many is this? Is it a 10 or a 7?
I think that's 5. And this,
First three are rock salt. The last 2 are the flare rounds. So once you get them outside,
the dragon's
Get the
breath.
dragon's breath.
the dragon's
Yeah.
breath. So the last one you get right in
This
the
is
ass.
not good.
Right in the ass.
See, he's 100% right, and I don't even want to hear from you, Smile Money. This all started when I updated the scope on the JP. So the scope that was on that ended up on the Mosin. The one that was on the Mosin ended up on this. Then I gave the scope that was on the Mosin to John Huber. Then I had to get a new scope for this one, and this one.
What
So right now I want to say there's five rifles. 5 or 6 rifles in there, completely unknown as to what will happen. One thing that's kind of cool on this guy is it has a bolt hold open. So, I mean, if you don't want to have a live round in it, but you want to be one step closer to... You want the last thing the asshole hears is that sound?
Without having to go the other way.
It has a pretty good trigger in it. But because of civil unrest, I have been leaving this mag in it. But
So what does one of those run?
these are actually, I wanna say brand new, under $500.
How much is that one in that configuration?
Well, you know what an AK-47 looks like. That's what it looked like. So I put the adapter on so that I could have a buffer tube. I suppose the way this is set up right now, you're probably closer to $800 worth of stuff on it. Don't count this.
I don't need that.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens with this. This is the.
You're gonna get that in your eye or your forehead. Trust me, I know.
Hey, not everyone shoots a gun and gets the scope to their face.
Say hello to my little friend.
Most people don't shoot 50 caliber bolt action rifles.
Depends who you're talking to.
Most people, they'd get up after they started bleeding and say, fuck that, I'm not touching it again.
Well,
yeah, let's still entertain.
John Huber was quick to point out that the original scope kind of sucked because of its eye relief.
Yeah.
I don't remember what he has on it now. Needless to say, that rifle has now broke 5 scopes, and he has another one on it, and this one's got a much better eye relief.
Oh, I fucking remember when I shot that thing. I'm
Hey,
fucking
Eric.
holding that bitch out as far as I could.
Take my little dog.
It's actually a beer koozie.
Oh, the vest.
The tactical vest. Yeah.
Can I borrow that for a night and go put it on my dog to see if it fits? Actually, her chest is way too big. It probably would not. No.
I mean,
You know what? Can I borrow that for the night and go put it on her?
if you want to.
Yeah, I'll get it back here in the next day or so.
Just take some pictures.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you end up with a tactical vest on your dog, I want pictures.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to fucking find a spot to slip a magazine on her so she can be carrying the extra.
Actually, those shotgun clips, the Dachshunds would carry those really good.
No, honestly, I wasn't even that thirsty. I woke up right before I saw you outside. Took a long and late nap today.
Where are we? I don't know how this shit always.
Deep.
Oh, Chris, we got hours to go yet.
No. We probably already are an hour deep. Close, yeah.
Might fit her, the little one.
Yeah, don't worry if it chokes her out. It'll be alright.
I don't like choking my wiener.
And that you can take to the bank.
That was a good line. I don't know how accurate that is, but. Am I in your way for your meat?
Matt got his new toy today. No, here's a shirt that I can probably wear.
That is actually a really cool shirt.
Wear in public and on the brew review. You know, I wonder if they actually have that adapter.
We can make that adapter.
Good God. Hey, speaking of fun times, a shooter, you can probably appreciate it. What do you think of this round from Elite Ammunition? You know my FN57?
Mm-hmm.
Jay makes it for $556.
So is this the armor piercing?
Yeah. That's the lights out.
It's a wicked little thing there.
This is the anti-Antifa weapon?
Yes. For all those people that think, oh, you'd only have something like this because you want to do bad things to cops. No. I want to do bad things to people trying to violate my rights.
Because there's a good chance that one of those assholes will be running around with a plastic barrel shield, and you want to make sure it goes through.
Yeah, what was someone pointed out in a video? That one of the Antifa guys that was all dressed up looking tactical, it wasn't even a real gun that he had in his hands.
That's stupid.
Can't tell from a distance.
No, I get it. No, I get it, but that's
Well, like
stupid.
this.
Why would
If you saw me holding this quickly, Miles, is this real or not real?
I'd shoot you in Iraq if you pointed that at me.
That's what I'm saying. That's stupid to carry a BB gun acting like it's the real thing, because you're going to get fucking murked.
On the other hand, if you're coming in my house, this is a less lethal deterrent. 20 rounds of.
You're right.
I need to get my CO2 tanks charged up for the paintball gun.
We were just
Exactly.
talking about some paintball guns, actually.
J-Dog's got a paintball gun that probably costs more than anything laying here on the bench, and he's got it set at 10.5
shots a second.
Shots a second. It's like, bzzzt. Oh.
I want to. If I have it for home defense, I want the pepper rounds.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine, but no, you know what else you do? Take a fucking hopper and throw it in the freezer.
Yeah, but then I have to come downstairs.
I know, and you
freezer.
have another magazine for that. But always keep a hopper, at least a half hopper, in the freezer, because then you're going to be shooting straight up marbles. I'm telling you, they will.
Nope.
They will.
A rock solid frozen water bottle was one of the easiest non-lethal deterrents out of the back of a Humvee or a tank. You take a 1.5 liter rock.
Ooh, it's gonna drop someone still though. You get hit in the back with that.
No, that was more for windshields, because you could give a good
you
chug.
could break those out.
Wow. Okay. How do you keep a fucking a rock solid iced up 2-liter bottle iced up over in the sandbox?
In a cooler. You stick about 30 of them in a cooler.
Yeah, I suppose.
It only lasts so long. You gotta refreeze.
But when they are frozen rock solid, they last all day. I mean, by the end of an 8-hour patrol, if you had them out where you're drinking them in the Humvee or in the hatch, they'll melt enough for you to drink. But you usually had a couple of them sitting out there, so you had reserves. So you weren't taking a couple sips. You could take a good slam.
Just answer this and hand it to Miles. Jeremy? Hello. You have reached BandEBrewReviews. We are not able to come to the phone right now. If this is Jeremy, you can go fuck yourself.
Beep.
It's Jeremy, bro. I just had a quick question, even if you're doing a brew review. I was just wondering what thread pitch is on that 300 blackout pistol. Do you know? And if you don't, can you find out? Because the only reason I'm saying that because my suppressor will screw right onto that pistol with the right piston.
Fuck, that's a good question. I believe it's 1/2 by 28.
1/2 by 28. Because I heard that. Are you doing a review?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I heard that a certain someone might be coming in September when we come. So I was figuring maybe we might be able to suppress 300 blackout for some weird reason.
That would be weird.
That'd be. I mean, I don't know who has a 300 blackout rifle or pistol, but.
I'd like to see what would happen.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's got like a snake hand. I don't know who has anything that crazy, but it would be really, really cool to be able to like.
No, pretty much. It's gonna be posted, so it'll be like an hour or 2 hours old.
You think?
Man.
Fall over from emotion.
I don't know if
No.
it's gonna fit on that.
I was,
I get emotional sometimes too.
I actually went through the effort to time the Huber brake on it, so there's no crush washer, there's no...
Okay.
So if this comes off of there...
Yeah.
But then again, the person that owns it, if he wants to take it off, I could give a shit. But
That's up to him.
I believe it was a 1/2 by 28, even though it's a 30 cal barrel.
That's cool. Well, I'll talk to the guy
Oh,
that
it makes
owns
fucking
it. 'Cause I talked to
$5,000 on
him
either
yesterday.
side of that
I said, "Hi,
freaking
congratulations."
board.
Hi, Matt. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing, boss?
That's good. I can't wait to see you in September. It should be fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
I'm ready.
Well, I've been ready and waiting.
I know I can't wait to wear my mask and shoot guns.
Wear your mask and shoot guns. Who the hell are you kidding?
Feet away from you fuckers, you know what I'm saying? You know?
Trump 2020.
You know, instead of being Trump 2020, it should be the Trump dump.
Wait, no, that's not right.
Trump 2020.
Alright, well, I'll let you guys get back to drinking and drinking. I got some other stuff for you guys. I'll talk to Christopher. I just was kind of being all brainstorming.
I gotta go home, man.
I'll see you later.
Thank you.
300 blackout is really, really quiet. It's like a squirt gun quiet.
Well, see, that's why this rifle was the one that I would most have wanted of all of the Justin's builds, because when we were in Missouri, I shot Urban Arms 300 blackout, and I am being 100% truthful when I say when you squeeze the trigger, you heard the fucking hammer hitting the firing pin.
Yeah, you just...
And that's it. That's all you heard.
Action. You know, it's crazy. I know, like, shameless plug, East Texas Outlaws. If you look at the East Texas Outlaws channel,
I wonder what that break's gonna do, though.
300 blackout pistol, and it is so quiet. I mean, it's actually quieter than 45 ACP through the Chris Victor almost. You know, it's amazing that you can take that much of a violent explosion in a rifle round and turn it into a squirt gun.
Turn it into a squirt gun?
So, yeah, I'll talk to Christopher and see. I mean, I'm not trying to infringe on any plans or nothing. I know that my suppressor handles subsonic 300 blackout rounds, and I can get a piston for it, like right now.
Oh, like I said, if I own that gun, nothing against John Huber, I would actually go the route of suppressing it legally.
That's the only way to have a 300 blackout, in my opinion. And now that, not to make it, I'm trying to hurry, but you can actually Form 1 suppressors. You know, what you should do is look up Form 1 suppressors, and what you can do is just go on Amazon and buy an oil filter, right? A legally purchased oil filter that with the holes not drilled, so you're not being illegal in the ATF size, and then all you have to do is engrave a serial number and a trust on the side of it, and then fill out a Form 1, and it only takes like 3 weeks for the paperwork to come back. Yes, you still have to pay the tax stamp, but instead of paying $1,000 for a suppressor, you're paying $30 for a suppressor and only a $200 tax stamp, and then you can just drill the baffles.
Oh yeah, I've been watching Ardell.
Yes.
And all of his Form 1 stuff. Yeah, I've been considering that because a friend of mine told me that a lot of these oil filters and fuel filters work almost as well as a $1,000 can. So I'd go Form 1. But no, I'm telling you right now, if I was Christopher and I own that gun, I would fucking suppress it, and it would be my home defense. It'd be my home defense. JR10, if you are listening, you are so fucking right on this. The MCK, I just throw it straight in the fucking garbage if I had a 300 blackout suppressed for home defense.
I agree.
I mean, I would not throw mine away. I would.
Stinger, he has a 300 blackout pistol, and it's all red, and he suppressed it, and that thing is so quiet. And I would use it. I would pick 300 blackout for home defense any day over 5.56, over 45, over anything. And that's just me because it's quiet. It does a lot of damage with the right rounds. And yeah, you're right. And I actually talked to Christopher, along with company, about Form 1 suppressors because he's thinking about suppressors, or was, and I kind of wanted to talk. I talked to him about just going the Form 1 route because it's so much cheaper. You know, my 45 caliber suppressor cost me $1,000 plus a $200 tax stamp, right? So it's $1,200 just because it's a suppressor. You know, if you get a fuel filter, it's just because and they're just as quiet. They have the same baffles in them. You can't let people talk you into saying, "Oh, this suppressor is," you're paying an extra $1,000 for 2 decibels of hearing savings. That's bullshit. I don't care about 2 decibels. Just get it below hearing safe and you're good. I mean, it's a mute point.
No,
Pun intended. It's
no
a mute
pun
point
intended.
for me. Yeah, it's a mute point for me that, you know, one thing that you pay at $1,200 or $1,000 for a suppressor, like even an Octane 45. It's, you know, it's just, I should have thought about it and did more research before I bought a $1,000 suppressor. Yes, it's very nice, and they every time you fire the gun, it makes you giggle, and people put that on.
Hey, and
People put that on.
your friends can hear you giggle.
Yeah, right. They can hear you giggle, that's for sure. But the guys that dead on, they said, well, you know, I don't like suppressors because it makes your guns and your magazines dirty. Well, yes, it does, but the giggle factor it totally outweighs the dirtiness of the firearms. You know, it actually gets the inside of the magazines dirty because you're blowing back all that stuff, that carbon and stuff right into the magazine. But you know that I can't wait till you and your peeps, Matt included, shoot the Chris Vector 45 suppressed. It changes your life, you know, and the only problem is they're a motherfucker to clean, so you gotta shoot 500 rounds and then expect to clean it for 3 hours, but oh well.
That's when I just come home and I throw it in my 5-gallon bucket full of ballistol.
Yeah. The problem is with most ammo, it's not just the carbon that builds up. There's actually melted lead on the baffles. Now, if any of your viewers have any suggestions besides what I've been doing, melted lead is really hard to get off of titanium baffles. The suppressor comes apart really well, but when you get melted lead on stuff, it is a son of a gun to get off. So what I've been doing is soaking the baffles in 50% vinegar and 50% hydrogen peroxide. So if you ever have a pistol barrel that gets leaded because you're shooting cast bullets, a very good tip is to use 50% hydrogen peroxide and 50% vinegar, and in equal parts, and in 3 hours it eats that lead off. But it's still a son of a bitch, you know, because you got to clean the suppressor, and then you got to mix up all that shit and put the baffles in the mixture, and then I have an ultrasonic cleaner, and that barely even takes the carbon off, you know. But it's all worth it. Like I said, it's a giggle factor. What are you guys reviewing tonight?
Some Voodoo
1985.
Voodoo 1985.
Voodoo 1985. It sounds good. I hope I can do a review with some of the people that are going to be there. It'd be cool to do a brew review with Jules.
Well, you better bring up some stuff from margaritas.
Yeah, some wabaritas.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be cool. We did a vodka review one time. That was good. So I think you can do a margarita review with Jules.
Well, she likes the margaritas. The first time she ever had one when she came up last time.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it's good to hear from you guys. I can't wait to see you, Matt. And Caitlin says hi. My better half, of course. She can't wait to shoot some guns.
Oh, it's always a good time. Shooting or no shooting, it's always a good time.
Oh yeah, I love it. But I mean, like I said, I'd like to see Matt giggle like a schoolgirl while shooting a suppressed 45 Vector.
All you gotta do is give me a beer and I'll giggle like a schoolgirl.
Yeah, we'll set some targets up down here in the basement.
Oh yeah, we can. That Vector is so quiet, you can't tell on camera, but you can shoot it in your backyard and people wouldn't think anything of it.
No, I wanted a Vector. I was talking about getting a Vector, but I ended up actually, I went with the Glock Macro, just because it's, I guess, more versatile in my mind. You can use it.
It is very much more versatile, man. I agree with you 100% there, for sure. It's I like the way that setup is, and hopefully I'll be able to shoot yours. And I didn't get to shoot Eric's because he didn't have it last year, I don't think.
Well, we both got ours now, and mine actually just came in today. I got the Gen 2 though. Yours is Gen 1, right? Don't look like there's much difference other than the actual brace itself.
No, mine was the same as yours, but I updated to the new brace and the aluminum rail.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really cool. I saw it on camera. But like I said, we'll be able to shoot 10mm suppressed, so that would be cool. I'd like to
this one allows you to fire it folded.
Still haven't sighted in over the last year. I know
Get
all
to
your
the
fans,
trigger.
even on your brew channel, like to kind of see you get behind the trigger of some stuff.
Oh hell yeah! No, it's No, I actually still I have mixed feelings because you know how passionate I am about 10 millimeter. I almost think that if I bought a Chris Vector, I might actually go 45.
I'd go 45 all the way because
45 or
the
10
was
mil.
actually intended to be in 45.
It was made for 45. It handles the pulse of the 45. I think if you're going for that gun, you have to go 45. And I know right now there's people going. Eric just said that if it's offered in a 10 millimeter, he'd go 45. Yes, because I've seen the way that the gun looks while you're firing it with a 45 versus a 10 millimeter. A 10 millimeter just takes the essence of what they created about the Chris Vector, and it kind of takes that away. So go with the 45 because the articulated bolt. It was designed for a gun that was operating in the range of a 45, and.
That Super V system that's in it is actually a very interesting system. We should do a video on that on your channel when I bring it up, because the Super V system is the way it works, the way the bolt comes down is very interesting. But yes, to your point, it works so much better with the 45 because that's what it was actually designed around. Even when I shot Lotus Company's 9mm, the recoil impulse was so much different in the 9mm versus the 45. And the 45, it just handles it and keeps them so well. And it makes the recoil pulse kind of more of a push, kind of a gentle, like a up and down push. You know what I'm saying. Joey would know what I'm saying, up and down push versus the 9mm, which is more snappy, and the 10mm would definitely be more snappy yet, I'm sure. So
yes.
But yeah, we've had that conversation before several times over.
No, Smile Money, look forward to some actual shooting videos on the Ebomi channel in September.
Yeah, and I don't even really want to post anything to my channel. I'd rather just record with my 4K Sony Handycam and then just dump the footage onto your computer, and then we can get some good shooting footage for your channel. I'm really excited about that. And, like I said, I don't care if we shoot. It's always just a cherry on top. It's always a good time to see Matt and all the people that show up, Jules and the normal crew, you, Christine. It's always a good time, but it'll be great to get out on the range and put some lead down range for sure. I always enjoy the banter out at the range and being able to fire different guns. It's always fun.
I nothing against when we do what we normally do, but I so much more enjoy the smaller groups.
And I've told you that before. I like everybody a lot, and everybody that I've met has been awesome. The Scotsman, it was an honor meeting the Scotsman. I'd take a shot for him, but I can't because I don't have anything right here with me. I got some vodka, but I agree. The smaller groups is nice because
it's more
you
manageable.
actually spend more one-on-one time with everybody instead of just being blindsided by 40 people and trying to have a conversation with everyone that you want to talk to. And I got some really nice shoot steel targets this year, so we'll have some silhouette shootsteel.com targets. That's no plug for shootsteel.com. They didn't pay me to say that. I bought their targets outright. But
I'm glad you didn't mention shootsteel.com.
Yeah, shootsteel.com. Please, if you're listening to shootsteel.com, I would take me through the target.
Yeah, shootsteel.com if you're listening. That's the Pre-Done Death channel.
And Eric Bomi needs
just use code Pre-Done Death when you're over at. Just kidding.
Yeah, so it'll be great, and I'm excited to have a smaller group, that's for sure, but I definitely want to get some range time in this year, if nothing else, and of course some wild beer drinking. It might not be so much beer for me, more vodka, you know my style.
I can help out with all that.
Yeah, well, that is the damn plan.
Yep, cool. Well, it's good to hear from you, and that's why I was asking about 44 Magnum last night. I know
you know what today is.
You probably haven't shot your 44 yet, and I'll try to find some 44 Magnum ammo in the area that's affordable, which it normally isn't. But I wasn't trying to just get you to do whatever, but I would want to come prepared like I always do and bring some 44 if we're going to shoot your 44 a little bit. It'd be kind of cool.
Goddamn, you got Big Bertha on you?
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
It's my carry.
Carry that fucker.
It's my carry. It's my not working EDC.
Hey, you sanded those down, didn't you?
No, I ordered new ones.
Okay.
Mr. Holster would be proud.
Mr. Holster would be proud.
Really proud. I'm telling you. You're definitely representing with that 44 Magnum, and I actually love it. I don't know how it's going to handle with such a short barrel, because even with a longer barrel,
I think it was going to kick like a fucking mule.
I'm not, yeah. 44 Magnum's quite the round. I mean, it's no 450 Action Express or whatever, but 44 Magnum's got quite the snap to it. And that short barrel should be interesting. I might have a revolver mark in my forehead before I leave.
That's what I was thinking. Like that little skinny chick with the Desert Eagle. Fuck.
Boom! Right between the eyes. Yeah.
Yep. Not quite along a barrel. It might be a little easier, but...
Miles just sent me a picture. He put my tactical koozie on his wiener dog.
That's funny.
That is funny. It fits. I see it.
Yeah, like with 500 Magnum and stuff, people that have never shot them before, they actually end up doing double taps, because they fire it once and then it recoils so hard, and then the second round ends up in the ceiling.
We actually, I have somewhere, I might still have the video. Phil, my buddy from down in Minneapolis, north of Minneapolis. He brought his 500 up here, and I can't remember who was shooting it. Fucking double tapped a revolver.
Yeah. Because your natural instinct, once it goes off the first time, is to just squeeze again. You're trying to hold on, and then you end up pulling that trigger the second time, and it's amazing how fast it happens. Like, you wouldn't think with a revolver that a double tap would happen that quickly, but it does, and it's just boom, boom, one after another, and usually the second one is going off, at about a fucking 30-degree angle or straight up into the ceiling. But that's why you gotta work up to it. You should be used to it, though. You shoot 450 Casull, so you should be used to that. It'd be cool to have a 500 Magnum, but it's just so expensive to shoot.
I gotta honestly say, if you won the lottery and you handed me the money and said go buy a 500, I would buy the 460 first.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a fucking badass round.
Definitely, I would agree with you.
Unless, of course, you said, Eric, here's the money and you can only buy a 500, and I'd be like, God damn it, Jeremy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. Like I said, I won't ruin your brew review. It's good talking to you. It's good to hear Matt. I like the brew reviews with Matt in it, because then you don't just talk to yourself for an hour and a half.
Well, thanks. I mean, I appreciate that.
Not to change subjects back to what we were talking about, but with the 460, you can shoot 454 Casull and 45 long colt, too.
Oh, man, that'd be great, because I love shooting 45 long colt. My grandfather has a U-Birdie, and then shoots 45 long colt, and that thing is nice.
Hey, when you're here, I got a U-Birdie that you can shoot.
Yeah.
Well, Christine's U-Birdie is fun to shoot, but the other U-Birdie, the trigger pull is like 1.5 pounds.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That sounds like it's right up my alley.
Oh my God,
it's sick.
It's fucking, yeah.
It's sick. You don't even fucking fart, because that thing will fucking go off.
Well, that sounds good. Yeah, I hope Matt will be able to join us on the range this year. That'll be cool.
Shit, right now I ain't got much to do, so...
Are you going to get a job, Matt? Or I mean, I'm not busting your balls. I just,
Well, I've been working. I've been just doing cash jobs, but
like cash jobs, like you mean selling weed?
No, asshole. No, I've been
I'm just kidding.
I've been fixing up the neighborhood.
I'm fucking with you.
Fixing up the neighborhood, painting porches. I just fixed a sub pump today. I've been I got a couple buddies in the tree service, so I've been helping them all haul wood with my truck. But it's like $50 an hour I'm getting paid.
Man, that sounds good. Tree service is good as long as it's not dropping like trees that are as big as round as a fucking truck.
Oh, that's what I'm working on right now, actually. But I don't have to worry about cutting it or doing nothing like that. I just literally haul the wood. They cut it up, I haul it.
Cool. All right. Well, it's good talking to you guys. Enjoy your brew review. I got some gifts for you guys, and I can't wait to see Jules and the crew and whoever else is coming. I haven't heard about anybody else but the couple people that are coming. So
You probably heard more than me then. So you're doing good. You got a good clue.
yeah. Cool. I'm ready. I'm going to bring about 1,500 rounds of 45 ammo, so you better start working on your trigger finger strength. The Vector doesn't have a very good trigger. But
snap it to a slim
right.
I'll get the adapter for my tonal.
Uh-huh.
You know the commercials for that fucking looks like a large screen TV mounted to your wall, the tonal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the 45 adapter for it.
The Vector model, so you could just practice squeezing the trigger and releasing the trigger?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, and like my FMP 45, that thing is super quiet suppressed too. I mean, it's so amazing that you can actually hear the bullets hit the ground, and then you hear that magical, you know, you hear the ricochets flying off into space. It's really cool. I just wish I could get my hands on some 45 tracers.
Hey,
that's the 45 suppressed.
That's the same sound Joey makes when he takes a load to the face.
Is that like right during the load taking? Like he just goes,
Woo!
okay, I got it. Yeah. So Joey is coming this year. Perfect. We'll hear that a lot then.
No, I wish he was, but his
building DeLoreans.
Yeah, he's too busy building a DeLorean to show up.
Fucker. It's either a trip to Duluth or 2 DeLorean doors, Joey. Joey, pick one. I mean, you know, Duluth or DeLorean doors.
I forgot.
I mean, come on. Give me a break. Cool.
2 hours later.
It's good to hear from you guys. I got some shit for you to try when I come up, and I can't wait. It can't come soon enough. I am so sick of fucking working 6 days a week. I need a rest vacation. So
I don't know. We ran through that real quick.
I need some of that $600 COVID money.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm all of that.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
You know how it is. Socialism. You get everything for free, Eric. I mean, why wouldn't you want socialism?
Oh, I don't know. Except for you don't get free.
Stand up for yourself.
You don't get free guns or ammo.
Well, but you don't? I thought if you were a socialist, you got free guns and ammo and suppressors.
Oh.
No, that's just for the vote. Then they'll come and take them after.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to change my vote. Then I'm not going to vote for Biden. Son of a bitch. I was gonna, but
well, actually,
now that Kamala Harris is in there, you fucking know. I mean, he raised like $1 zillion in 15 minutes when they found out she was on board because she can at least remember yesterday.
Right, yeah, I just saw an interview with her actually on Fox, and I thought I was gonna have to figure out what my 9mm sounded like going off in my mouth. It was pretty bad, but
it was pretty bad.
It was pretty bad. I don't know if you'd actually hear the sound. I don't know. I might figure it out.
I mean, that's a good question. You have some anal retentive problems when they found out that you killed yourself and you were wearing a headset.
Earmuffs? Yeah. That is a good one. That is a brew review. Yeah, that's gonna go good, I'm sure.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to hurt my hearing, so I put my muffs on when I shot myself in the head.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, like my 90-year-old grandpa was saying today, he goes, in the 90 years I've been alive, he goes, I can't fucking believe where this fucking country has gone. I can't believe it.
I agree.
Fucking patriots.
If you told me when I started my YouTube channel where this would fucking end up, you know, almost 10 years later, I'd be like, it's not possible. You're fucking making, you're being over dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's the problem is the ammo we're going to be shooting up in Duluth might have been used to protect our country, but hopefully I'll have plenty to do that with. And that's real talk. I mean, you think about where things are going, and you might have to actually use your patriotism. You know,
hey, I'm telling you right now, if it turns out that they fucking rigged the election and they steal it from Trump, there's a lot of people like us that are going to do shit that we would normally never do.
Yeah. And people always talk about being a real person and a real patriot. Well, you don't know all the real patriots until shit happens. You know, I mean, there's a lot of us, and there's a lot of us that are willing to fight for our rights, our freedom, and our country, and for what all of our veterans in this world so far have fought and died for. And yes, freedom is not free, and we need to, you know, keep it free.
Exactly. Amen to that.
Yeah, and I feel that way, and like on my YouTube channel, I don't get political. Like, that's what's nice about your brew channel, because I can actually hear what you're actually thinking. But a lot of people don't know, you know, what I'm actually thinking, which is good. It's good to, it's just like the president. They always are talking about, well, he's not telling Iran that he's going to bomb them. Well, of course he's not telling them. Why the hell would you go, hey, we're coming, we're coming? So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of us patriots and real, true Americans out there that are going to do what we need to do when things need to be done. And they better watch it.
You know, I keep saying this over here on this channel. Anybody that ever wants to come on Locked and Loaded, just fucking tell me. All that is required is that you have a microphone, and I don't even know if you even have to have the camera, because we use the Google video chat feed, but nobody sees you except for the rest of us. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you doing this Friday, Jeremy?
Working.
Not at fucking 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing at 8 o'clock at night, Eric? I'm fucking sleeping because I'm wasted. And that's the truth. I fucking work just like you.
No, you don't need to explain. I've been fucking putting up 15 or 14 foot pieces of steel 15 feet in the air, fighting the fucking wind on a lift all by myself. By the time I get home, last night Travis calls me and I was just like, what are you doing? I'm like, on my way to bed. What are you, some kind of a pussy? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some kind of a pussy keeping this fucking country running.
Yeah, you fuck. Go play with your goddamn remote control cars, you little cunt.
Oh, that was a
violin. Some of us, you, me.
I was going full fledged.
You know, I'm keeping the country fed. You know, you like to eat? Well, we're fucking making it happen.
You and what, 300 Mexicans?
Yeah, and it's
hey, someone's got to run those Mexicans.
Another time. I feel terrible about that. Well, not terrible, but okay. I know, I don't, everybody keeps going, why don't you learn how to speak Spanish? And I said, why don't people that come to the fucking country learn how to fucking speak English? Anyway, yeah. I know a lot of sign language. Yeah. You know, like, go fuck yourself. Like, that's pretty easy to know. You know, you just point, middle finger, go fuck yourself. So, yeah.
Hey, just as a footnote, if you bitch about how long the brew review is tonight, you can go fuck yourself right now.
Me?
Yeah.
Or them?
You can.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm not going to watch this shit. I'm not going to watch it.
I'm good.
You know.
I don't watch this shit.
After the first 6 minutes, usually.
Yeah, okay. Well, then you'll never hear the part where you called.
At least I get to see your nice puffy lips around that glass before I go to sleep. That's nice, you know.
Hey, how about
Makes
my
me
puffy
sleep
lips
better
on
at
this?
night. You goofy fucker. So yeah, no, I'm in bed at 7 o'clock normally, 7:30-ish.
Fuck, you better go to sleep then.
Yeah, you
son.
better hurry the fuck up. You gotta go to bed.
I'm on my first drink, but I'll finish the second one in about 30 minutes. You know, 4 shots of vodka every 30 minutes, that's a pretty good average. So, yeah. Well, enjoy your nasty-ass fucking beer. Is it good or is it bad? Did you give it a rating yet?
No, but
We finished all of it. We might as well.
I can. Where do I put the 1985?
Eric's going 6.
No, I'm gonna go.
Damn.
8.
Stay out of it.
Oh,
I'm going 7.5.
I went 7. He went 7.5.
I do like
nice.
mangoes.
Caitlin was right.
Caitlin liked it more than both of us. She went 8.
Nice. All right, boys. Well, you have a good night. I hope to see you soon. Can't wait to shoot some guns, and I'll talk to Christopher and see what he's got to say about that Huber brake and maybe a suppressor.
Yeah, I mean, all it takes is a wrench to take that right off of there.
Yeah, and I got a suppressor. I mean, we could be shooting a squirt gun up at fucking Anger Tower.
Inger Tower is outside of the city limits, in case you're wondering.
Perfect. Well, there's a golf course right behind it. Maybe we can hit some hole-in-ones.
The golf course is way outside of the city limits too, in case you're wondering.
No, we would
That'd be
never.
fun to fuck with
We would
people.
never shoot guns
can you
in the
imagine
city
that?
limits.
Sniping out like.
Oh, can you imagine suppressed fucking with people by, like the time that Christopher may or may not have shot something the size of a golf ball with my Mosin at 200 yards and then at like 210 yards.
That ball
But-
disappeared.
Yeah, yes. Oh my God, Inger Tower. Inger Tower is like less than a quarter of a mile from the golf course.
Absolutely, it is.
Across from the golf course.
Did you know that you guys are a lot more friendly at the end of the brew review than you are at the beginning for some reason?
Yeah,
Oh, I absolutely know.
I have no idea why that is really. I mean,
Yeah.
so,
I'm gonna guess alcohol.
Yeah, there might be alcohol involved.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm more friendly at 8 o'clock at night than I am at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I get it.
Fuck. 3 o'clock. I'd be happy if that's when the time I'm getting done.
I'm still fucking working at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, so yeah, I can understand saltiness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like
300 illegals.
looks like my battery's about to die.
Okay. All right. See you guys later. Duluth, September, end of August.
Ooh.
Be there.
All right, later, kid.
Absolutely.
Good hearing from
Later. Have a
you.
good one, guys.
Bye. Love you.
Yeah, Miles did finish his hard tea. I wouldn't have. Anyways.
I wouldn't have. Okay, so now we're down to. Scotsman
Hopefully
left
we
a
don't
comment.
have- hopefully
How
we
did
don't have
Scotsman leave a comment about a lock that I have no idea what he's talking about? But there was no taunting on shots.
Right?
Okay, so Wade says, because I was forcibly retired by my wife, I've been looking for something to occupy my time. I'm not much of a drinker, and I don't have a basement, so brew reviews are out. Watching porn was a consideration, but what to do?
What would I do
with the other 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 45 seconds? Yeah, I'm not sure, Wade. Sharky says you'll get stamina and endurance over time. So in time, you'll get the porn to occupy 2 to 3 minutes. And Wade said back, cutting into my nap time. Okay.
Fucking old timers, I tell
You two
you.
can write a book on that. Clyde says revolution. Clyde, depending on what happens in a short amount of time, we will definitely see. Sharky with the read more button. Good to see the HX Bushcraft blade. Oh, yeah, I gotta get another one.
We'll finally get a good home when it'll get used. We'll have to load. Mine has been used slightly, but it's mostly lives in a gear bag.
It's the HX Outdoors TD01. A quick search for me showed it was out of stock at GearBest. Oh, and let the boys know that the sharpener on the sheath is really, really coarse and basically for emergencies only. I did say that. I would... But he said it could be used for sharpening other things, like the axe that I sent them. My favorite portable sharpening thing is the Work Sharp Guided Pack Sharpener.
Now, what was that little thing you had? That little tool that was interesting.
That one?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That was interesting. That seemed to work pretty good.
This thing fucking works great.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why it's out and ready to be used all the time.
No, that's actually a pretty sweet sharpener.
I mean, all you have to do, hold it there and draw down. And it's got, you flip the blades.
No, I know.
Right now it's on
the coarse
fine.
or the fine, yep.
And it's like, fuck, a few.
Now I got your fucking hairs in my beer.
And
No,
the wind's blowing my way, so they're in my
No,
shirt
I get
now.
it though, but this is an actual pretty awesome little sharpener.
No, that's the guy that I use the most.
I'll have to come over before deer hunt season.
I also have the one that Tardisia sent me, and that's the Spyderco angle maker.
I don't know if I've seen this one.
Yeah, this one is. In essence, what you have is you can put your stones this way for more coarse.
Yeah.
This way, and then there's different stones, and then they also send you the guide rod so that you can't pull it and hurt yourself. But it's the same. It's basically the same thing.
Philosophy.
You know.
Yeah, you know what? My grandpa used to make sharps knives. I mean, just incredibly sharp. But he always had those blocks. Either the metal block with the little circles, or I don't know exact. I know they're sharpening blocks. I don't know what the name specifically to them are, but it was crazy how sharp he could make some knives.
The person that I have the most respect for, my pa, not my biological dad, but my biological dad is a loser. All Frank ever uses is a stone or a steel, and we're talking about just the.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like he pisses me off because I'll hand him something and I'll take I'll use anything except for that. The V-sharp, all you have to do is just basically drop your hand. That's the one that seems to be the most consistent for me. But Frank would be like, shh, and he'd hand it to me, and he'd be like a clear path. And he could do this shit in like a matter of seconds.
Yeah, you go. I'll do 30 passes, and it still seems relatively dull.
Yeah.
And then my grandpa would do it for 30 seconds, and all of a sudden, there goes some fucking hair.
Oh,
I agree. That's nice. That's like the sharp knife, the knife sharpener for dummies.
Yeah, that's probably why it works so good for me.
Hey, I'm not arguing.
Sharky had the answers, and I told him very nice. Sharky again with the read more button again. Let us know if the mercury bullet thingy was from the exterminator.
You had a hidden shot glass back
having
there.
a Smith & Wesson 29 in it makes it sound like a nice-ass B-movie, getting some Terminator, Dirty Harry, and Day of the Jackal vibes. If you want, seen the Edward Fox version of .J, then go get it. It's worth it. The Bruce Willis remake was okay at best. Oh,
Excuse me, sir. There's something I was. Oh fuck! You had him or we had him?
what?
those smooth little green beers we had last time. I was gonna grab one of those for her chaser. It reminded me of the other big can I like that was yellow and black, but we never tried it. It was
Oh, I think there's only 2 of those.
no, that was a 4-pack. We might have had them.
Probably. Yes.
No, I don't care. I just was looking to see if there was extra, so we had some kind of chaser or something.
Sharky says, SH Ultra Babe was so good. You used her again. Dirty man. Yeah.
Was it the same one?
The outro, probably.
No, I'm thinking of the intro girl.
Oh, she could get used again.
Hey,
and again.
she, you know what? She looked a little bit older than me, but I'll tell you what, I would treat her like my queen. Oh, boy.
Jay to lead ammunition. Yep. As soon as Joey saw it, it had a fire starter and sharpening stone built in, locked it in for him. Keep in mind, and he thought this, you can use the stone to sharpen other things. Oh,
True story.
that is true. And Cobra with the last comment, 18 hours, 19, probably 20 hours ago.
Still here.
SH. So now, oh, wait a second. For the first time ever, there's something in spam. Slabby Slabs?
Sabby Sabs.
It's a girl. Great video. Check out my channel and sub if you like the content.
That was from the Ursa Minor. A few videos ago.
Let's go check out her channel.
What's going on, YouTube? So I'm out here in these streets. I'm going to take a trip down memory lane to show you guys just how gentrification has affected the Boston area. So I'm going to...
She sounded a little too educated there for me.
Gentrification? I mean, she's actually making videos.
Quite a bit of them.
She has 525 subscribers. Fuck. Okay, fine. Let's sub to her. Let's ring the little bell. And I'm going to approve of that. Wonder why she was picked as spam.
Well, maybe because she's a new commenter. But I mean that don't make much sense.
Oh yeah, well going back, we become part of the club. So now we're in the club. So what do we have? Death juice.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Ben N, cheers to the sunny slopes. Wow. After all that time, the first person in is in the club.
Ben N.
MT Rail Fan. Second, Heart Ed. Hashtag second to Heart Ed Club. Hashtag Justin's Final Mission. Whiskey Train Whistle. Doot doot. Well, I can blow in the...
Yeah, you're probably a better blower than I am.
The COVID tube. Well, if Joey was here, Joey's the best at blowing. I've heard. What the fuck? Get away from me. You can just hear Joey. Except for EMT Rail Fan would probably be more like Second Amendment. Okay. Might lick the end of that.
Come on, you are fake news. Okay, you fake news.
Cobra, cheers to our Ed Clubbers and Sunny Slopers. Hashtag Justin's Final Mission.
Hashtag
Never
forget. Hashtag
be like
Ed. It's a lot of hashtags, man.
Smile Money, cheers to the Two-Hearted
Ale Club. Ooh.
Double-
Salty Shellback.
He's double
Double
naked.
naked.
Then Scourge, do a big gulp.
We're working on it. J-Dog.
Heart Club, Mr.
Love in the
Holster.
Heart Club.
Okay, so I'm not even going to hit the refresh button because I need to get out of here.
It's been a while.
And I'm going to blame this all on
I
Jeremy.
was going to say, don't blame it on me this time, boys. I've been very quiet, sitting back, just drinking.
Didn't even show off your toy. Really?
It's the same as yours, but red. Yours got a little bit more modification, so what's to show off? It's only a runner-up. I did grab it once or twice, so I'm pretty sure they all know what it is.
One of those stupid fucking MCKs.
Hey, I thought we had this discussion, though. I wanted a Vector, but at the same time, when it all comes down to, is this so much more versatile in so many more ways, in my opinion.
I think they're very versatile, but having said that, if I could build a suppressed 300 blackout,
Well, yeah, but how much is that going to cost you?
God.
You're looking at $1,000 minimum.
The amount of money it would take to just recreate Justin's gun, which, if you're going to go that route, go with good stuff.
That's more than $1,000. Way more.
Plus another $800 for a suppressor and $200 to beg the government to let you suppress it.
So what's this? $800?
Yeah.
$800. Well,
A little bit more because mine's a 10 millimeter, but
yeah. Well, and with my,
and then I did some upgrades through
I
MC.
get it, but you can start this off. You can start this off at basically just under $800. And there's so many different ways you can modify it. But the versatility is the biggest thing. You have a pistol, but you also have a pistol now with a brace. So,
And you can hang just about any. I mean, shit, if you wanted to put a big ass scope on this, you could still do that.
yep. But how many guns do you really know where you can pull out a pistol and all of a sudden you lock it in and now you got a pistol with a brace? Basically, it feels like a SMG, but it's not going to shoot the same. It's going to shoot the same way a pistol shot, but
Plus, I still got to get out because I was having some clearance issues with mine.
okay.
The,
Yeah, I gotta do some test firing yet, but this one definitely was the only one that we tried, I guess, that fits, but it makes sense. So I didn't know you upgraded your brace. I thought so. You got the Stage 2 MCK then?
Yeah, this is the. I bought their new. When you buy their new generation.
Yeah.
I don't think I locked in my deal right or something here. I bought their upgrade kit, so I got the new brace and an aluminum Picatinny rail.
To be honest, I'm feeling your brace. I looked at it. I like mine better. The only thing that I like about yours is that you said you can still shoot with it folded, even though it's really tough to get to the trigger. Mine is a little bit more of like a softer plastic feel. I like that about it.
Yeah, I still got I still got mine.
You know what?
The other thing I liked about this one more than that is it's an inch longer throw.
Longer, yeah. You know what I would really like to do though, honestly, if I don't think there's a possible way because we have the swing arm here. What would be cool is Justin's final mission, Secret Squirrel number 2. Your little shoulder mount for that. That's what I would like. You can click a button, it just retracts back instead of like bending over.
Yeah, I wonder if you can do that.
I don't think you can, but they could obviously make something to do that, but I don't think you can with this setup. But that honestly would be, to me, the bee's knees. Like, fuck sliding it over. You hit a button, psh, just shoots right back to your shoulder, and way to go. I'd like that.
Okay. It's been long enough.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Knock
guys.
this one out, bitches.
And yeah, I blame Jeremy.
I do too. But I still love them.
Cheers.